I say before you go, check that extra note.
Okay, so there's a few sayings that you've said over the last year that I would like to kind of pull out or get you to explain a little bit. The first saying is Lutheran out loud. Tell us what that means a little bit.
Yeah, so basically, Lutherans have done an amazing job with preserving so many dope treasures that are found in the scriptures. Yeah. And they've also, and one of those treasures is the doctrine of vocation. Okay. So what it does is it frees up a person like me who was being indoctrinated that if you really want to show God you're serious, you'll do the more spiritual thing. You'll become a pastor, a missionary. You know what I'm saying? You'll leave your secular job or your mainstream pursuits to do some type of church work. Yeah. You know what I mean? So instead of doing music for the world, why don't you do it for God? That kind of idea. Yeah. So vocation helps you understand that wherever you are serving in multiple areas. If you're a dad, a brother, a son, an employee, you may do volunteer work. Yeah. All these are your vocations, your varying areas where you serve your neighbor. Yeah. Those things are smiled upon by God, and you are a tool in God's hands to serve his created people and his environment. You feel me? And you're also serving Jesus when you serve people. It's based on Matthew 25, when Jesus was just like, you know what I'm saying? When you visit me in prison, you fed me when I was hungry, you clothed me when I was naked. Yeah. And they was like, man, Lord, when did we see you in prison? When did we see you hungry and starving and without clothes? Yeah. He said, when you did it to the least of them, you did it as unto me. Yeah. So they were so busy doing good things in the world, they weren't even aware that they were serving Jesus. Mm-hmm. So we serve Jesus by serving others. So the doctrine of vocation frees us up to know if I'm a stay-at-home mom, if I'm a nurse, if I clean up crime scenes, if I'm a artist, a videographer, performer, fashion, whatever, I can do all those things, do them well to the best of my ability. I may not be doing something that's didactically theological, but I'm contributing good to the world as a tool in God's hands. I'm functioning as his hands and his feet as he's caring for the world and the environment through me. So the doctrine of vocation helps with that. But my thing in terms of being Lutheran out loud says, okay, let's keep that. But let's also help people understand what Lutheran theology contributes to Christian thought so that people can receive necessary joy and rest as they might be stuck in an unhealthy expression of Christianity, leaning too much in on their works. So when they hear these types of things, the law gospel distinction, two kinds of righteousness, you know what I'm saying? The mystical union of the Lord's Supper, the baptismal regeneration, that baptism is God's work and his deliverance of salvation to us. It assures us when we're struggling. And if we can say those things out loud and people can hear it and connect them with the frailty within their own Christian experience, then people can say, man, I want that. Where did you read that type of idea from? Oh, get the Book of Concord. Get the evangelical app that Flame and the homie Lex put together that you can learn more about this on your device as you do life. You know what I'm saying? Check out these other Lutheran podcasts that's out here killing it, and people can learn and grow in those ways, intentionally so, learning those terms and those phrases and feel that rest and the joy that Jesus wanted us to have. You know what I mean?